Have you noticed the shift in energy? It's because it's becoming summertime. And summer equinox is in late June. This year it's in June 20, and that's the first day of summer. And it's also Father's Day here in the States. And, whether you have an association with your father, past, present, that always kind of stays, whether they're with us or not with us, or, you didn't know them or not know them. There's still some father energy around us. And that's associated with the heart. So in the summer, we have a season of summer, and the ancient sages of this ages, as I like to call those great wisdom teachers, they taught us how each one of the seasons has these special gifts. And they also have an organ associated, they have an emotion associated with them. And we can capture all of those things to enhance the elements of summer. So the element of summer is joy. Yes, the desire to create more joy becomes really evident in the summer. So like in the spring, we're creating, we're designing growth. Like in nature, all the flowers come out and there's beautiful colors, and it's very feeling creative type growing energy. And when we shift into spring, into summer, we move into action oriented. It's a very yang meaning, if you were to compare the sun and the moon, the sun would be yang and the moon would be yin. It is the opposite that attract. It takes those two energies to create a whole. You've seen that yin yang symbol where it has the round ball and it's the chi ball, and it creates the yin and the yang. Well, summer is a really very yang energy. That means that it's time to take action. So all those designing and planning that we did in the springtime, now we take it into action. So to take that action into real focused, joyful energy, which is the emotion that we're creating. And sometimes those joyful experiences happen with our family or the memory of our family. We want to move into joy about the memories of family. Or if it's not family, sometimes it's friends. Or if it's not friends, it's nature. It is the experience of joy. So how are you going to take action on the experience of joy? Becomes the yang expression of summer. And we have the heart energy, and I'm going to show you some ways to activate that heart energy so that you really become in touch with asking yourself these questions like, what do I really want? What brings me joy? What action do I want to take in creating that joy, be it with a Father's Day experience, or be it in a vacation, be it in some activity during work, some expression of work. To turn my fan off. It's like 108 here today. Whew. Talk about the heat of summer. It's very alive here in my area. So asking yourself that question, what do I want to cultivate that will bring me joy? What do I want to take some action on that will bring joy to my summer, that will create the emotion of joy, that will create the experience of joy, and break it down into tiny little steps. But we also want to become aligned with our whole being as we enter into that. And one of the ways we can do that is by cultivating the energy of the heart. So the heart is the governor of those joyful, passionate, action-taking movements that can bring what our desires into the summer alive. And through all of our activities of life and seasons and everything that's been going on, we can get kind of some blockages to that heart energy. So let's activate that heart energy, and I encourage you to do this with me. It's really super simple. You can do it sitting down or standing up. The very first thing is just to pound on your chest, right down along the thymus, and that thymus activates both the heart chakra, heart energy, all of the glandular connections between the heart and the lungs, the connection between your arms, your hands, and the heart, physical heart, and the energy of the heart, you've heard about healing hands before. That all comes from the hand, arm, heart connection. So if we can activate that, we become more aligned with our aspirations. So I'm coming here now. Massage. Feel in between the intercostal holes. Those are just the little holes in between the ribs. Massage right in there, and it actually feels pretty good. Try to release any tension that you have in your body. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Do a little more massage and slow everything down. Slow everything down, and then just ask your question: what do I want to cultivate? What kind of joy do I want to bring to life? What brings me joy that I want to take some action on? So what brings me joy? What do I want to bring alive with the joy of summer? And then just do a little pat back and forth. You can pat down the arm and then shake off the old stuff. So come down the arm, shake off the old stuff. Come down the other arm, shake off the old stuff. Come down the arm, shake off the old stuff. So do that a couple more times, as many times as you want. So to recap, we did here, we massaged, and we patted down and shook it off, patted down and shook it off. You can also do a little more action in the fingers. Just do little piano hands. You can do this in between typing. Like say you're working on a writing project or some copy, or you're working with a client that you really want to connect with, somebody that you want to connect with in relationship, in social experiences, in work experiences. You want to be able to have that openness of the heart, and the hands can help us get there. We always want to use the body to help us get where we want to go with our mental aspirations. That's the work of my life work, is to help people get that and show you easy ways to do that. Now just tap your hands together. So creating just kind of this, and then go to the sides and go underneath, and then clap together and clap on the outside and the opposite outside. So I'll do that again. I'm just going to go together. You're going to go to the sides. You're going to go underneath. You're going to go here and here. And now just a little bit of clapping of the hands. Place your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath in and ask yourself that question again. And maybe the answer comes really clear. And don't force it. Just allow. What will bring me joy this summer? What am I ready to take action on? What will I be creating and bringing into life that I've been thinking about, designing and being creative and planning? And if the answer doesn't come, just asking the question and then being open to the answer as it arrives in its due time. But take a few moments a day to create that connection in your heart. So breathe deeply into the heart. So as if you were to breathe in and out of the heart, if your breath was actually transferring into the heart, see if you can feel that. Feel the chi in your hands. Feel that connection, that life force energy that's coming from the hands and the arms. And circulate the arms just a little bit. There's lots of movements that you can have that create that connection through the arms and the heart. You can even move around like this and back, and then cultivating that feeling in the heart. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes for you. If you care to share, I'd love to hear one of the actions that you will be taking on creating your joy. I would love to hear how that goes for you.